What's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about how to store your crypto safely. I've heard people around me tell me you shouldn't invest in crypto because it's stolen all the time. And I just tell them you need to buy a ledger. Before we get started with this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and follow us on all socials so you can stay up to date with new videos. This video isn't sponsored by anybody, but we are shouting out a company in this episode, and we do have an affiliate link down below if you do want to get one. So make sure you do that.
This is the Future Money Show.
So what exactly does a ledger do?
You have a bunch of hardware wallets. A hardware wallet is something off of your exchange. It means that your crypto is stored offline. So think of it as you have a vault in your house, right? You put your gold, your silver, guns, whatever it is that you want to put in your vault, but you know it's offline. I mean, you know exactly where it is and you're in 100% control of that, right? So that's what Ledger is. Now you have multiple hardware wallets. However, Ledger is, in my personal opinion, the best one, not financial advice. So how Ledger works is, like I said, it is a hardware device. You can link it to third-party apps, so they can link to your exchanges if need be. Personally, I wouldn't suggest doing that. But what you do is you can send your assets from your exchange to your Ledger, and they stay in your cold wallet. Now, ledgers are protected by something called a 24-word seed phrase. So a seed phrase is your secret password, basically. It's like the code to your vault. You'd never give it to anyone. You keep that to yourself. No one else can access your keys but you or whoever has that 24-word passphrase. So that's the most important thing. Even if the ledger device does get destroyed, your crypto is still safe. You just order another one, input that seed phrase into the new device, and boom, all your crypto is still there, still safe. So you have two kinds of ledgers that you can have. I'll tell you guys my personal method of what I do as well. So you have a Ledger Nano X, which allows you to store a wide variety of cryptocurrencies on there. And then you have the Ledger Nano S. Now the S is a cheaper version, and the S does not have Bluetooth capabilities, and the memory is not as large. So with the S, you can only store 3 to 4 assets on there. But the reason why I like the S so much is if you have specific cryptos that you know you're not going to touch for a long time and you're not going to constantly be using your ledger to do that, store them on the S and you can update it whenever you need to use it, basically. That's the best method for the S.
Not only can you safely store your crypto on your ledger device, but you can also manage it in all other ways. So you can exchange crypto within it, you can buy crypto, and you can sell crypto all within your ledger. Now, this is more convenient than buying it on an exchange because you don't have to send it over to your wallet and pay the fees.
Not only that, but it does keep you very safe because you're doing everything in one spot. It's all done in house. So you don't have to worry about, oh, did I send this to the right address? Did I send this to the correct address? Did I lose my crypto? And like Paul said, you don't have to worry about the fees. That's very, very important. I mean, if you can do it all in one stop, then it's very safe. The thing about NFTs as well, you can save your NFTs to your ledger via third parties such as MetaMask. You can save them through Wallet Connect as well. So those third-party apps link to your ledger device, and you have to physically sign your transaction on your actual device. You have to be careful about that as well because there are a lot of ways that scams can get through as well. But the fact that you're in control of actioning any of these things says that you're in charge of your own security, which is the most important thing. Also, in the description, you guys will be able to find our affiliate link to a ledger device. We strongly advise you get one. Never financial advice. Also, we'll put some of the ledger links as well so you guys understand how a ledger works. They have beefed up their marketing team significantly. Their marketing team is going on a tear right now. I mean, they had a song with like J. Cole and YG had a song that had Ledger featured on them. Sweetie as well, she had one as well, so it's definitely becoming big. Ledger did a one-off with Fendi for designs, which is like really big, but I'm gonna tag the YouTube videos on the bottom as well so you understand all the how-to videos and how Ledger works.
So this is what Ledger Live looks like. I wanted to give you guys a quick overview to show you how good the software actually is. Right here you have your portfolio, and it has all your assets here, and it tells you your allocation and the value of them, as well as like a little chart showing your account value. And below it, you have all your transactions. Next section over here, you have your market, which they actually just added the other day in the latest update, where you can watch all of the market values of the coins in the market, as well as their ranks. In the next section here, you have accounts. Accounts here is where you build all of your accounts for any assets you want to hold in your account so you can send it to them. This is where each of your assets are stored. And over here on the Discover section, we have a lot of the different partnerships that Ledger has, and some that are even coming soon. And through these, you can do all sorts of things like staking, like exchanging or purchasing Bitcoin and using credit cards or banks. And pretty soon you have very popular protocols like Aave and Compound coming to the platform as well.
Within the platform that Paul's looking at, so under your starred accounts that Paul has there, so you can star your favorite assets just so it's on the left side of your screen whenever you log into the application as well. Ledger has also added the card feature, which is a third party through BankX. Eventually, yes, if you join the waitlist, you'll be able to get a card and you'll be able to basically spend your crypto on a day-to-day basis. There are some exchanges that do this. For example, Coinbase gives you a percentage back in XLM on everything that you spend using the Coinbase card. Crypto.com also has a debit card with a similar type of structure, but Ledger being a hardware wallet, this is a beast of a system because, like I said, you'll be able to do everything within this one stop shop.
And of course, on the left here, you can send, receive, buy, sell, and swap as well.
So the most important thing to know about when you're on Ledger Live, this is just a user interface. You can't action anything unless your Ledger is physically hooked up to Ledger Live. So every action for sending, not receiving, you can send crypto to your Ledger Live and your Ledger without you approving it. So if you're sending crypto from an exchange to your Ledger, you do not need your Ledger plugged in to approve it. Once you have the wallet address, you can just send it there and it will show up in your wallet. However, if you wanted to send crypto from Ledger Live, you need to action it on the actual physical device. Also, anything that requires permissions, so something through MetaMask, for example, you need to action that on the Ledger as well because it needs to be approved via the Ledger once you've connected your hardware wallet to it.
One thing to add to that, something that I really like about that is, I can send money or send crypto into my Ledger without the Ledger, and I can exchange and sell within the Ledger Live application, so I hardly ever have to touch my Nano. I can just keep it in my safe and not worry about it because I very, very, very rarely am going to be sending money out of it. We're not going to get deep into how to set up your Ledger as well as how to send crypto and doing the technicality of it all in this video, but if you guys do want to see that and are interested in this, we will do that. So just make sure you let us know down in the comments. We just don't have enough time in this video.
Guys, there's a lot of buzz around crypto, a lot of buzz around NFTs, a lot of buzz around the space in general. And honestly, the most important thing is security. And I think people tend to forget that because they get caught up and get lost in the sauce. You would never want someone to have access to your bank account. So I don't see why you would ever want anyone to have access to your crypto. I would protect my crypto 10 times more than my bank account because your crypto has potential to make you 50 times more than your bank account would ever be able to do. No savings account is going to give you the returns crypto can give you, for example, or if you are successful in flipping NFTs. And yes, because it's a big social movement right now, you feel like, that you might not have to protect yourself, but security is the most important thing. So it's very crucial to take these steps to make sure that you're good because the scammers are out there like crazy. They're very sophisticated in the way that they scam now. I saw like OpenSea had some bugs in their system and people were able to scam like a lot of Bored Apes through OpenSea, which, unfortunately screwed over a lot of people. Even in Discord, if you're grinding and trying to get on a whitelist for NFTs, for example, you have a lot of scammers that will pose as moderators and send you DMs and tell you, and put your wallet address here, and I'll get you on the whitelist. And what that does is that gives them access to everything that's in your wallet. And then they just clean you out and there's nothing you could do. You can't get it back because this is crypto. And that's just something that you guys need to be very vigilant about. Double check, triple check. Verify all of the information that you're reviewing just to make sure. I know it's a bit tedious, but it is very important that you do this. Also, if you see something online that is too good to be true, it is. Just point blank, it is. There's a lot of giveaways in this space. You see it on YouTube, you see it on Facebook, you see it on Instagram, you see it on Twitter. The reality is it is too good to be true. It's 99.9% a scam unless you can verify the person or you know the person personally. Otherwise than that, it is a scam, guys. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.